Hey, it's Evie. Welcome to my channel, or back to my channel if you are a subscriber. My list is gradually growing, and that's fine. I don't mind gradual. Today's video is on assumption and asking as if, because they're kind of the same thing, really. Another question that I get asked: how do you possibly pretend that you have something when you're nowhere near to having it? How do you do that? When I say you don't do that, you can assume, but you can assume for a very short time and then let it go. That's way better than trying to pretend that you have something that you don't have. I mean, that is some crazy stuff. If you can do that, then like I've said before, more power to you, because you will manifest super, super quick. But most of us can't do that. So if you were to go about, say, for a week, feeling as if you had that thing, really feeling as if you had it and behaving as if you had it, then you'd probably have it the following week. But that's really tough when you really want something and what you really know is you don't have it. So how do you act as if without having to act as if you know what I mean? You act as if for a few minutes. You sit with yourself quietly and you imagine that thing and how you will feel when you have that thing, and you get that feeling. Okay, so in that moment, just pretend that you have it, and you know you're just pretending for a few minutes. It's much easier to pretend for a few minutes than it is to pretend for days on end. So you do that, you sit with the feeling, you let it go. And you might do that 3 or 4 times throughout the day. You know you're pretending, but that does not matter. The thing is, us as human beings, we find it really difficult to pretend that we have something knowing that we don't have it, and then we end up getting the wrong feeling. We end up conjuring up a feeling of resistance because we're thinking, well, I don't have it. Even if we're not openly thinking we don't have it, we are. It's there in the background, and that's no use to you, and actually it's the worst thing that you can do. So it's better not even to try to do that. It's better just to sit with that as if feeling just for a few minutes, let it go. And that is the power of assumption. As Neville Goddard states, you're assuming that you have what you want, you have what you desire, you just assume that you already have it. And I think a lot of it depends on what it is as well, especially with a lot of you guys looking to manifest a specific person and ex back into your life. It's very difficult to assume that you have that, because especially if you don't know their situation or whatever, it's really, really difficult. If it's something to do with a new career or a new house or something, that might be a little bit easier because you don't have huge attachment with that. It's just something that you would like. So you may be able to get away with it. With that, I'm really sorry if you can hear a beeping in the background. It's my answer machine going, and I've got a message and it just beeps on and on and on. Everything beeps in this house, everything. My car beeps as well. My car beeps like crazy over nothing. It's a funny thing. Anyway, I'm digressing, I'm sorry. So just assume for a few minutes, let it go. That's going to be far more effective for you, and then you won't get wound up about what you don't have. You won't conjure up any resistance whatsoever because you're letting it go. And when I say letting it go, I mean really say, okay, I've done that now. I've done everything I can do. Over to you, universe, over to you, reality, over to you, God, whatever you believe that this is. You then hand it over. I've always said that I believe everything comes from in here within us, and I do believe that, but I believe that we are moving reality, we are doing whatever we're doing. That's just my take on it. So it's easier for me if I think that I'm doing it than I'm not. I am handing it over in a way, because I'm handing it over. I'm saying, I'm done with that now. Now reality, you move for me. You do whatever you need to do in order to bring this to me. So I guess I am handing it over in a way. But a lot of you will think that, will say it's the universe. So you're handing it over to the universe. You're handing it over to God. If you're religious and you believe that this is God. I do believe that it's all the same thing, really. I really do. That whatever we believe is what works for us. So we have to find our own belief. But as far as acting as if and assumption goes, just take it easy. Don't try and push it, because very, very few of us can really pretend for days on end that we have something that we don't have and really, really feel that we have that. It's not impossible, because some people can do it. Neville Goddard could do it without a problem, but he was an exception, I think. So he's an exceptional man. So yeah, just do it for a few minutes, let it go, and do it for a few times throughout that day, and you'll find that that really is enough, providing that you're letting it go, properly letting it go and getting on with your life and doing other things and not obsessing about it. Then that is how to work with the power of assumption and acting as if. I hope this was useful. I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't done that, and come back and see me again sometime. If not, have a lovely day.